All right, meeting is called to order. It's 5:01, the 9th of June, 2020. Thank everybody for coming tonight. We ask that you please make sure your cell phones are silent. All our meetings are recorded and live streamed. And thank you, people in here who work for the schools for the things that you do for the children of our community. And welcome some visitors here from the commission and a couple of mayors. And I'd like to see y'all here interested in what's going on. Ms. Jones will give the invocation, followed by Mr. McMillan with the pledge.
Let's pray. Father God, we thank you for this day that you've given us, Lord. Lord, we thank you for this opportunity to serve on this Board of Education. And Father, we thank you for covering our employees and students as they begin to come back to campus, Lord. And Lord, we just pray that you just give us the wisdom and understanding to be able to get a plan in place for the new school year. And Lord, we just thank you for all your blessings, and we ask you to always lead us and guide us and give us the wisdom to make changes and to accept the policies that we have in place for our school system. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. I hear a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
any discussion or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Approval of the minutes from the 12th of May and the 26th of May. I hear a motion to approve the minutes.
Make a motion.
All right, second.
Second.
Any discussion or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we received the financials and bank reconciliations for April 2020. They're in your packet. I hear a motion to approve the bills for May 2020.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Second.
Discussion or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Contract change order for former Bibb County High School and Gymnasium demolition project. The superintendent recommends approval of the contract change order number 1 for the former Bibb County High School and gym demolition project. And understand that the cost went from $292 to $261, so about $30,000 in savings. Do I hear a motion to approve that contract change order for the savings?
I make a motion.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Approval of 2020-21 salary schedules. Superintendent recommends approval of the 2021 salary schedules. Mr. Haygood, you want?
Yeah, they're in the packet, and I don't know if you have your computers with you, but they're on the Assembly website. Nothing's changed on these salary schedules from last year, with the exception of we did approve some 12-month APs and some 12-month bookkeepers in our high schools, and that is reflected in these salary schedules. And that's the rest of them are the same as they were last year.
Good deal. Hear a motion to approve those salary schedules.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion or question? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Mr. Haygood, approval of budget amendment 2.
I don't have a presentation with this one, there's not. I've put some explanations in your packets, but the main changes is because of the shutdown on March 13th, a lot of our federal funds we were not able to spend them how they were budgeted. So we had to repurpose those funds to items that we could spend them on. I mean, travel was shut down. The schools had to make changes to theirs as well. Also, the other changes, I have budgeted the bond proceeds that we received and also some of the projects that we're looking at on this agenda tonight. Those are the only changes.
All right. Hear a motion to approve budget amendment 2.
I make that motion.
Jones motion, second.
Second.
Mr. Moody, second. Any discussion or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Architectural services. Superintendent recommends approval to engage Ward Scott Architects to draft formal plans and drawing for the following projects: West Blockton High School concessions, restroom, and press box project, West Blockton High School softball facility upgrades, Bibb County High School softball facilities upgrades, BCHS PE facility, WB West Blockton Middle School awning project. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Ms. Moody motion, second. Ms. Jones, any discussion or questions?
I have some discussion.
All right.
I'm concerned with spending all this money on sports facilities. When, if we spend all of this, are we ever gonna get a West Blockton, ever gonna get a high school? Are we gonna be able to furnish textbooks for all our students who don't have textbooks? I mean, this is a lot of money, I know, and I don't know the exact amount, because I went in the meeting on Tuesday when y'all had the meeting, so I don't know the total dollar amount, because I wasn't at the meeting. But I'm concerned about this.
All right. You want to address that again?
Well, the bond issue amount that we received was, right at $12.5 million. That money's, as we discussed, the other day, we've using that money to make facilities upgrades, across the district, in both feeder patterns, the schools in each feeder pattern. Your question about textbooks, I'm not familiar with that. I haven't received any requests from any principals regarding outstanding textbook orders or need for that, so I can't address
There's
that.
parents that's contacted me about their children not being able to take the books home because there's not enough books to go around. So I feel
Yeah.
like,
Well, we can't use any of this money for textbooks.
Okay.
I mean, it can't be used to purchase textbooks or computers or,
but it could be
things
used
like
to build
that.
a school, right? If we save our money, then spend it on all these facilities.
well, it can be used to build as much as you can build with it.
Well, 12 million would probably go a long way to get a start anyway.
All right, any more questions, discussion? Do I hear a motion? Oh, sorry.
We
You
already
did,
made
discussion,
a
question.
motion.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
One opposed. Ms. David. All right, 2021 school calendar. The superintendent recommends to approve the 2021 modified school calendar. Got a copy? Mr. McGee, you wanna
Well,
talk about how we had to fit it in the parameters?
right, we've discussed in previous board meetings, the state superintendent made a recommendation during a web conference with all local school superintendents last month. His suggestion was to start school as late as possible. He said a few times late August or around August the 20th. Since that time, several school systems around the state have amended their calendars from starting the first week of August to the later in the month. At two previous board meetings, we've discussed this. This is a modified calendar from one of the proposals that you received 2 meetings ago. Basically what this calendar does, we put the start date for students as August the 18th. That's moving from August the 6th to August the 18th. It would add some additional teacher work days at the beginning of the year. We're in anticipation of State Superintendent Mackey is releasing his task force recommendations for school startup on June the 19th. So in anticipation of what all is released on June 19th for school startup, his suggestion was that start school a little later, especially those systems that were scheduled to start in early August. Now, this is not a requirement.